po akong record po niyan.
Oh, speaking of records, have you ever had a Chinese passport?
Ang alam ko po, Madam Chair, Filipino passport po.
Filipino passport. Sa pagkaalam namin, nagkaroon ka ng Chinese passport, hindi mo lang ni-renew, nag-lapse yun. So, Alice Guo, alias Guo Huaping, Filipino ka ba?
Opo, Filipino po ako, Madam Chair.
Madam Chair,
Yes, and Lauren, for
thank you.
one related question.
Since yung sinabi po nyo, kung meron siyang passport na Philippine passport, sinabi niya meron siya. Tapatin lang tayo. Sino ang nagbigay ng Philippine passport? Sino rin nag-issue ng kanyang Philippine birth certificate? Pag sinabi mo yon, we can protect you. Pag sinabi mo yung totoo, paano ka naging Pilipino, paano ka nagkaroon ng passport, then you're answering us properly, we can perhaps protect you. But if you keep on lying to us, you will sink in a web of lies. Hindi ka namin maprotektahan sa mga sindikatong naghahabol sa'yo. I suggest to answer that. How did she get her Philippine birth certificate from the PSA or the satellite office, and how she acquired her Philippine passport from the DFA? We have to find out the syndicates in the government agencies.
Madam Chair,
Record para sa kabatiran ng lahat. At lumabas na po ito sa mga nakaaraang paring mayroong birth certificate na nakuha through late registration of live birth, pero mismo ang PSA, I'm sure mako-confirm ito ni Engineer Grande later, Engineer Mariza, ang PSA mismo ang nagsabing irregular ang birth certificate na iyon. Kaya tinulog nila sa Office of the Solicitor General na kanselahin na ito. But apparently, habang hawak pa yung irregular birth certificate na iyon, nagamit para makakuha ng Filipino passport. Pero sa pagkaalam din ng aming komite, nagkaroon ka, Miss Alice, ng Chinese passport. Kaya sa lahat ng mga tanong na ito so far, bakit ayaw mo sumagot? Wala namang self-incriminating sa mga tanong na ito. You are only being asked, in fact, you are only being asked about your previous answers to the committee. Yung mga previous documents na sinabit mo sa mga bangko na nakuha namin. So please stop being evasive. Stop being evasive before this committee. I-flash, ayan, finlash namin ulit yung dactyloscopy report ng NBI, no? Result of examination after a thorough examination and analysis, fingerprints of Guo Huaping, Ilin, and fingerprints of Guo, Alice Ilial were found identical. Opinion, NBI to, in view of the foregoing, fingerprints of Guo, Huaping, Ilin, and fingerprints of Guo, Alice Ilial were affixed by one and the same person. Isang tao lamang. Yun yung unang-unang tanong ko sa inyo, pero nagsinungaling pa rin kayo. Now, once and for all, Alice Guo, alias Guo Huaping, I am giving you the opportunity to explain why you should not be cited in contempt for lying before this committee and for providing untruthful and evasive testimony. Miss Alice?
Madam Chair, lumaki po ako, alam ko po ako ay isang Filipino.
1 minute suspension. Pahingi po sa mga kasama na a quick Sen. Rafi, if you will allow, I request you and all the colleagues, mag 1 minute suspension tayo, a quick discussion sa ating mga senador, kung maaari po. We are suspended for...
mabilis lang to sana, Madam Chair.
Please, Sen. Rafi, and then please, we need to take a 1 minute suspension. Yes, Sen. Rafi.
Malala ko yung sa previous hearings ng committee ninyo, nabanggit yung pangalan John Patrick Samson na supposed to be fixer na tumulong para ma-facilitate yung pagkakuha ng late registration, birth certificate hanggang passport ni Miss Alice Guo. Bakit hindi po natin siya inimbitahan?
Salamat, Sen. Rafi. Actually, iimbitahin natin yung si Jonathan Samson sa susunod na pagdinig. Bahagi po siya ng tanong ko mamaya-maya sa ibang resource person natin. So let us...
Last na po.
Yes, please. Last na and before we suspend.
Yung last hearing, merong sinulat si Sheila Go sa papel na sabi niya secretary. Hindi naman yun sa executive session. So pwede bang may divulge kung sino yung dalawang pangalan na sinulat na hindi nabanggit sa hearing ng mga senador?
Mamaya po ay i-divulge din yung dalawang pangalang iyon, pero meron na pong isang related resource person sa dalawang iyon na nandito ngayong araw at siguradong matatanong
Thank you,
natin.
Madam Chair.
Salamat, Senator.
Sir,
Joel, before we suspend for 1 minute.
to suspend the deliberation, and I already anticipating, Madam Chair, what is going to happen when we suspend the deliberation. And I'm just giving one chance again to Alice, Madam Chair, because this will help me decide in the as we suspend the hearing today to talk about your fate as a resource person. If it is true, Miss Alice, ako muna, Miss Alice.
Miss Alice,
Miss Alice,
pakinggan po ang senador.
Ako muna, attorney, please.
Attorney,
Sabi mo may death threat ka, pero ayaw mong sabihin kung saan nang gagaling yung death threat mo. Ni ayaw mong sabihin ba sa amin kung ito'y tawag o sulat o text? Kasi kung hindi ka totoong nagsasabing may death threat ka.
Miss Alice.
Opo, Sen, magsasabi po ako, wag lang po in public.
May death threat ka ba?
Meron po. Magsasabi po ako, wag lang po in public.
Well, I will accept that, Madam Chair, but ang problem kasi is kung yung death threat na yan, totoo o hindi, Madam Chair, dahil ayaw talaga niya magsalita. I will yield, Madam Chair, to the wisdom of the committee. Thank you.
Salamat, Sen Joel. At saka ang hirap kasi, ang dami mo nang sinabing hindi totoo eh. Tapos babalik ka dito, magsasabi ka na naman ng isang malaking kwento, pinakamalaki so far, death threat. Kaya siguro naman maintindihan mo, bakit hindi kami maniwala? Hindi mo pa nga pinatotohanan yung mga unang kasinungalingan mo. Ngayon may bago ka namang gusto mong paniwalaan namin. So we will suspend for 1 minute and then resume after 1 minute. Sa hearing